Hi YouTube, Coinpicker here. Here are my thrift store finds for the week. Anyways, let's start it off. First of all, got this pretty cool little, leather covered match cover. So like matchbox cover for $1.99. It has this little porcelain front with this equestrian. Probably gonna sell it, put it on eBay. I think I just added it on to use the coupon to get the dollar amount. But yeah, I thought it's probably worth 10 bucks. Next, went to this little thrift store and found this chain. No, sorry, not a chain. This is, well, it is a chain, but it's a bracelet. And it is marked 925 and only 3 bucks. So I thought, why not? See the mark right there? So I hope you guys like this volume because I am filming it on my new iPhone 11. So the quality should be better than the last time. Right. And they actually threw in this box too. Now let's see if we get a close up of the mark. It's upside down, but I do recognize the silver mark. It's not from Mexico. It is from Poland. See the W above the 925, and then there's some sort of bird head next to it. I think it's a bird head or a lady's head. And then more silver, guys. We got this sterling spoon for $3.99. Yeah, a little bit pricier than I wanted, but you know, I do calculate, and I thought, okay, it's like, I don't know, 6 bucks of silver, and I think I had a coupon, so I added it to the total anyways. So it does say sterling on the back. Oh, and by the way, I do want to make a shout out to Ms. B. I promise not to say her name. She is a local sub, and funny thing, I was at the thrift store, I was looking at jewelry bags, and I was, talking to the counter lady, and this lady starts looking at the other bags out of the bunch I'm looking at. I go, what the heck? And then she turns around and asks me, "Are you Coinpicker?" I go, "Yeah." And this is the second time this ever happened to me. She recognized me by my voice, or or how I talk or whatever, right? And yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. But yeah, we struck up a conversation, and I think she emailed me at my coinpicker@hotmail.com before regarding her coins, and she goes, yeah, last time, I think you offered me a really cheap price, so we didn't make a deal. I go, okay, I do like my deals, right? But yeah, we were just talking about jewelry, and she actually found a pretty, cool piece in the case. Something I probably wouldn't have bought, but it was a good deal. A brooch with some, sterling brooch with some little semi-precious gems on it. Actually, it wasn't a brooch. It was a pendant, and it was like 15 bucks. And I think the silver itself was worth 15 bucks. So it was a nice piece. I think she could easily double her money on that. But she doesn't have a channel, but I still wanted to give her a shout out for recognizing me by my voice. Like, come on, right? Unless she's been asking everyone she meets, are you Coinpicker? Are you Coinpicker? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. No. Yeah, I just had to say that. Next of all, we have this bracelet, and it was, how much was that? $4.99. All right, $4.99. It is marked 925. I think it is from Mexico. Right there. No, that's not the mark. I know there's a mark. I try not to buy things that are not marked unless I'm willing to, put out the risk. And I don't risk for silver, but I do risk for gold. Tax code 925. And this weighs probably close to an ounce, if not an ounce. So for $5 for cheap silver and a wearable piece of jewelry, why not? Wouldn't you agree, Ms. B? All right, let's move on. Found this tourist piece, probably made during the 70s. Yeah, likely. Only bought it because it is a piece of jade. Not the greatest piece of jade, not jewelry grade, but for $9.99, big chunky piece. If I wanted to sell it, maybe I could get $50 to $75 on eBay. You list anything like under jade and people go nuts for it. But yeah, it's a Buddha. I remember I used to have a little brass one when I was a kid on a keychain, and it was like 99 cents from Chinatown, and I'd like rub its tummy for good luck until like the gold color was rubbed off. But yeah, sort of nostalgic for me. But yeah, it's a pretty cool piece. I mean, I probably won't sell it. I probably will just put it in my curio cabinet just for fun. But yeah, whenever you see jade and if it's a good price, definitely buy, guys. There's good value. When these were originally sold, I guess, like lower grade jade was not very valuable. But since, jade has skyrocketed and, buyers from China are scouring the globe for any valuables like jade or old Chinese coins or whatnot, the value of the lower grade stuff has gone up too. So, yeah, pick this up. It's pretty hefty. Next, we got, all right, I better talk about this. This is a vintage 1980, I believe it's 1986, not mint, but it's in the box. Transformers toy. It is, what is it called? S5 Motor Master Chief Stunticon. So, I mean, I'm surprised that the box survived. It would have been nice if it was mint condition. It's almost complete. The toy itself looks like it was rarely played with. So my son goes, it was probably, owned by a man-child. Sometimes my wife calls me that, but that's another story for another day. But check this out, guys. My oldest son, he loves Transformers. He's, he collects the repops even. And he told me, he's our resident Transformer expert. He said the stickers were placed well, and this is not a repop. And I think there is, oh yes, he pointed this out. The marking right on the bottom. Takara Company or Co. Limited 1985. Hasbro 1985. Japan, made in Japan. these days, these are all made in China or other countries like Malaysia or Indonesia or I forgot where. So yeah, it looks pristine. Just the box probably was in a basement or an attic for many years. Has all its paperwork and little accessories. The only thing which makes me very sad, all right, that it is missing. It's just one piece. Oops. Like, I think it's like this belt area type of piece, like this grill. But other than that, I mean, I paid like $15 for it with a coupon. So I'm happy. I mean, as it stands, it's probably worth like $75. If I had that piece, maybe 125. So I promised my son, not Coinpicker Jr., but the older brother, that after I make this video, this will go in his cabinet for his collection. So it would go well with the repops, you know, the actual, like, and have an actual original. So he kept on, you know, asking me the last couple of days, have you made your video? Come on, you should make your video. Make it now. Because he knows it goes to him right after this video. So, all right. But I have to say, just like for my title of my video, all right, this is going to be an epic video. So, but before we get to that part, I want to show you some more silver that I picked up. These are from the Salvation Army, paid $2.99 for this one. It is weighted, but still I'd say at least 3/4 of an ounce of silver. So we're talking about $19 of Canadian, remember, Canadian, not American, $18 of silver at least for this one. And this was $3.99. This one probably closer, maybe about the same. Yeah, probably about the same. So 2 of these combined, we're talking about like $35, an ounce and a half, maybe 40. So, well, I mean, I would have liked it to be, you know, priced at like $1.99 each, but you know, as long as the numbers work, if it's worth it, get it, right? Where can you triple your money, quadruple your money, you know? So don't be too picky on the price. Here's another story. I had to go down to pick up some things from a friend of mine, work related, and I had to go, let me see, a good 45, maybe an hour away from where I live. And it's in White Rock, the city of, the area of White Rock. I guess it's considered Surrey, or South Surrey, but I guess they have their own name because it's a sort of like a tourist trap near the water, very close to the U.S. border. So I haven't been there in like 20 years, and on the way through their little touristy, main street, I spotted a Salvation Army thrift store, and I thought, okay, after I pick up the stuff, I'm gonna spend like 5 minutes, just go through there. Yeah, right, 5 minutes. All right, more like 10 minutes. So I had to check it out, and lo and behold, I found this piece, $1.99. All right, you got to know this little town, you could say, or area. It's where people, they call it like where there are newlyweds and the nearly dead, or something like that. So basically, a lot of people retire and live there. So, and people like take their, wedding photographs in the area, and near the lovely beach where this gigantic rock, like boulder, which is white, which they named their area or town after. So a lot of old people live there. So, when people pass away, the family donates the stuff or yada, 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 or maybe they downsize and they donate a lot of stuff. So, and of course, there's a lot of older people that thrift as well, right? So I found, of all places, I found this decent piece, which is, I think I weighed it out like 2.5 ounces or 3 ounces of silver. It was like 90 grams. Sterling, $1.99, pretty piece. And you have to have really good eyes to see this mark. Let me just quickly find the mark for you guys. Where's the mark? There is a mark here. I know there is. All right. All right. You guys look at this stuff while I look at this. Look for the mark. Oh, okay, I found it. There's so much tarnish. And it's not like the rainbow tarnish, which is usually on silver plated stuff. Like, it's black tarnish and it doesn't stink. It just smells like very acidic. That's how I usually find the silver. So check this out, guys. There is a mark. Right there. Right, let me just blow this up for you guys. Right here. Burks. They got the Canadian mark there. And it says sterling. You gotta love it. And it is not weighted. It is absolutely pure, unadulterated silver. Oh, I love my silver. I think I have a few pieces just like this, but hey, I'm happy to get more. Anyways, the star attraction of this video. All right, so I go to a store that in the past, I rarely find anything because it is where the hipsters and the rich people live, that part of town, where, most rich people, they don't donate good stuff, you know what I'm saying? But someone didn't do their job. Someone missed this awesome piece. This is like the best find since I created this channel in 2012 in the honor of my sister, who is no longer with us. So I go through their, all right, I guess lately I've been finding like little crumbs, little like sterling pieces, tiny little sterling jewelry mixed in with the costume. So I started checking more often. And I did find stuff like this here and there, not too often in that store, but it just goes to show that, all right, things can change at a moment's notice. Your best store once can become your worst store later, and vice versa. So this is absolutely my best find I ever got. $6.99 in the junk jewelry, just hanging off the racks. 18K long and heavy necklace, and it is marked European style, and it even had a tag, a little tag. Right, let me just clear this up. Right, you see that? Even upside down, it says 750, right? Which means 75% pure gold. And even on this clasp, 750. So that's 18K, guys. I think I weighed it like 28 grams of 18 karat gold. So, and it feels heavy, and look at the quality. You could tell real jewelry by the quality. Look at that. Mrs. Coinpicker already staked her claim on this, so sorry guys, not for sale. But hey, happy wife is happy life, right? Happy wife, happy life. All right, but you can see it's all soldered, gold soldered. There's no like squished together bits to hold it in place. It's all soldered, and it's very designer-ish. But yeah, she actually, it's good enough for her to wear, basically, she says. So yeah, it's the cheapest gift I ever gave her, and the most expensive to gift to. No, that's not true. $6.99. Wow. I wish I had more finds like this. Remember what I said, guys? After I found like those huge silver pieces, like, trays and bowls and whatnot, and even that the tea set, like the teapot and coffee pot. With silver, there's a limit. I have to find like huge pieces to break my last record, right? And I think for silver, the most I think I went up to is like 900 or 800, 900 bucks worth, like 38 ounces. And I said, to break the value record, I have to find gold. And lo and behold, I finally find a decent amount of gold. And can you believe this? It's like, yeah, it worked out to be like last time I checked, it was like $1,400 Canadian. This is my biggest score, my best score. You can say my cheapest score, $6.99. Well, I will enjoy it a little longer before I have to relinquish it to its new owner. Well, anyways, this shows you guys you could find this stuff too. It just improve your knowledge, watch more videos, read more free information on the websites and whatnot. You got to recognize the marks in order to find this stuff, because it is out there, and only those who can recognize it. And of course, there's some luck involved. You being at the right place at the right time, you could find it too. And yeah, that reminds me. Yeah, Ms. B. I told her, I told her about this upcoming video, and she wanted like spoilers. And I said, hey, sorry, no spoilers. You're going to really enjoy it when I tell you, and the rest of you guys. And she was saying, well, she had great finds too. And she had like, it's so funny, like without me even telling her about this, she said, yeah, one of my greatest finds was an 18 karat gold chain that was like 14 grams. And, I could barely hold back on telling her, but I thought, all right, she'll enjoy the video more. But, yeah, and she actually showed me a 22 karat gold ring with some stones that she too found in the jewelry bags in the same store I met her, which I will not say. But yeah, I mean, there are thrifters just like me in town. And it's great to meet them and talk to them and share notes and share finds. This is a fun hobby. I don't do this for a living. This is strictly for fun. Plus, I'd probably starve, But yeah, it's once in a blue moon, like the thrifting gods throws, a crumb here and there. And sometimes, some crumbs are bigger than others. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. I sure had. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Coinpicker out.